Today we're making grass-fed beef patties. It can be made for hamburgers or anything you like in any style. Today we're making beef patties. What we have in here is turmeric, mustard seed. Everything's about a teaspoon a piece. So a pinch of cumin, 2 pinches of cumin, a pinch of cayenne pepper, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, a pinch of nutmeg, and that's about it. And this is going to be the seasoning blend for the beef patties. I kind of wanted to make these beef patties on the sweeter side, so and with like a fresh, like aromatic taste. So I chopped up fresh cilantro. Here's the seasoning blend. Here's our little grass-fed ground beef. 90-10, as you can see. Choose any kind of brand. This is today our choice. We have here a yellow onion, but really you could use red. If you want to chop the cilantro in fine little pieces and just go back and forth after you chop. Today we're using. Okay, now we're squeezing out the grass-fed beef. Typically, with other meats, I would rinse out the blood. This has antibiotic and like things like that. This one's organic. I mean, regardless, you know, you can never be too sure. But I came across this sausage from Hungary. It's a Hungarian sausage that it's like a dish. They make it. It's called blood sausage. What they do is they keep the blood, they cook the blood, and season it real well, and it comes out delicious. So I'm attempting to do something similar, but instead make beef patties. So this process is the marinating process. Adding the cilantro. Yay. And you can use any kind of oil, but I would recommend using olive oil. Today we're using cooking spray olive oil because we're just being that much more healthier. I mean, health conscious, that is. 0 sodium, 0 sugar, 0 everything. It's a good one. This is, you know, from our local grocer. So we're just going to spray it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, it's a spray, so it's the equivalent of maybe half a tablespoon, something like that. We're no master chefs here. We're just cutting away at an onion and trying not to cry in the process. Onion goes in here. It's a lot more than you thought, just from that like little quarter piece or third, whatever. Good stuff. And the season blend, the mustard seed, 2 pinches of cumin, a pinch of cayenne pepper, garlic, turmeric, and Italian seasoning. I already said cumin, and I said pinch of nutmeg. All this entire blend here, as you can see, all about half a teaspoon, and then of course a pinch of the cayenne pepper, pinch of the nutmeg, because they're overwhelming if you put too much. Too drying or too sweet or something. There you go, it should look like that. Instead of using my hands just for hygienic purposes, I'm mixing it with the fork. Alright, what I have here is honey marinade teriyaki, which is a lighter consistency, teriyaki sauce, which is thicker, brownie, which is even thicker than that, and soy sauce, which is a little watery. The soy sauce, teriyaki sauce are all a teaspoon. Browning is about half a teaspoon, and marinade is about 2 tablespoons. You have about this much as a result. And we're adding that to this. Drizzle, 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 drizzle. Hi. Now you can do an egg white from the carton, but I prefer to do it the old-fashioned way. Be careful to not let shells fall in there or the egg yolk. I got most of it out. A little escaped in there. It's not bad. That's not so bad. The whole goal was to gracefully put it in there. Typically, you just break it and you teeter-totter it until all the egg white is out and most of the egg yolk is in there. It's not doing any harm. It's just you cut your cholesterol that much lower. I don't know the measurements, but you definitely have less cholesterol to your marinade. I'm just preheating the pan. I put it on not completely high, but like just a notch or a couple notches away from like full blast high. And I'm going to spray once around, twice across, and one down the middle. So as that's warming, give it about 2.5 minutes. We're gonna mix the remainder of the marinade and seasoning. Alright, so this is when you use your hands. I do it with my hands. You can do it however you like. Put it on a plastic saran wrap thing or like a cling wrap that you could put it like on a cutting board, and then if you don't want to touch the meat, or just constantly wash your hands and be mindful. I'm doing it with my hand because why not? Get a feel for it. So about a tablespoon. This is a big spoon, but it's like about a tablespoon and a half, I think. And you know, so in your palm, just kind of make a little circle. You want to do it by hand. Let's feel how hot the pan is. Just hover. If it's warm, you're getting there. If it's hot, it's been too long. So it's like medium, about medium. Not that much. You don't want to flatten it out too much because you want it to come out a little juicy. So about there. Let's see how it looks. Alright. There it goes, sizzling. So they've been cooking for the past 5 minutes. Since you saw this last, I just wanted to add a little PS. I kept flipping them over every half a minute, like every 50 seconds I was flipping them over. 50 seconds flipping them over. So between now and like 10 minutes, because about 10 minutes takes to cook 4 little patties, as you can see. No pink in the middle really, so it's like medium. You don't want it too well done. How you can judge? Look. Beautiful. That's all. Once again, enjoy. So here's our finished product. We have here the cilantro teriyaki sliders. We chose American cheese. We added chunky guacamole as a topping. With the side of the Himalayan sweetness. It's kettle corn, but it's Himalayan pink salt with organic coconut oil. It's delicious, and you know, that's a better alternative than your regular kind of popcorn. And you can do without the bun or with the bun of your choice, but we always push towards a healthier goals. Portion control. Enjoy!